What's up, Boo Kittens? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea All Shade Love and Hip Hop Season 4 Episode 10 review. So before we even get started with my review, I got some behind the scenes tea. So last week, Joseline, and it was reported that Joseline and Karlie got into this huge fight at one of Joseline's shows. They said that Karlie showed up at Joseline's show. They got into an argument, and then they said that Joseline commenced to whooping her motherfucking ass. I know on tonight's Love and Hip Hop after party that's on right now as I'm filming, that Karlie will be on there to discuss what exactly happened. So I can't wait to get the rest of the tea on the fight, or if there was even a fight, or if just Black Twitter blew the shit up to be more than what the fuck it was. So I just watched a little clip from the Love and Hip Hop after party, and Karlie admits that her and Joseline did get into an altercation and fight, but it wasn't as bad as the blogs made it out to be. We will see the footage later on later episodes of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So let's get into tonight's review. So we see young Jock laying on Kirk and Rashida's couch, just looking a hot, stanky, funky ass mess. And all I could think of is that when Rashida walked into her living room, that motherfucker smelled like Frito-Lay. Like, cause you know niggas' feet stink. And then he laying on the couch, and I bet young Jock ass stinks. So now her couch smell like ass and chips. Like, no, man. Like, he wouldn't been able to stay at my motherfucking house. Rashida and Kirk are better friends than I would ever fucking be. Then I'm tripping off the fact this grown-ass man is laying on somebody's couch. Like, this nigga ain't even got no dough to go get him a hotel room. Like, you ain't no man like that. Like, you ain't got a pot to piss in that you going from house to house to house to house because you ain't got no money. Like, what are you doing with your life? I mean, at one point, when Jock was at the highest point of his career, he was worth $10 million. Where the fuck did that money go? Rashida wants this nigga the fuck out because this nigga's over there drinking up all her baby WIC juice. You know, you get the WIC vouchers, you can go to the grocery store, get all them gallons of milk, get you some motherfucking orange juice, some motherfucking grape juice and shit for your babies, get you some Cheerios. Y'all know, because I used to be on WIC back in the day too. Then we see Mimi going to Arian's new apartment to apologize, and as soon as she comes in the house, I quickly noticed that Arian was fully prepared and ready to eat the box. Arian had on a typical nigga outfit. When a nigga coming over your house to get some pussy, or you going over his house to go throw him the pussy, that bitch came out there with her motherfucking scub cap on, tilted to the back. She on her t-shirt with no bra, her jogging pants, her sneakers. She was ready. Easy access, ready to motherfucking go. Mimi didn't even know what was about to happen to her. Mimi tells her that, you know, she felt like she couldn't trust her during this whole time period where she was lying about the sex tape and Arian's feelings is hurt or whatever. So at the end of the conversation, they squash everything and they hug. And if y'all peep that hug, Arian grabbed her so motherfucking hard. She was like, come here, girl, give me a motherfucking hug, and pressed her titties on Mimi's chest. Like, man, you don't even know I've been missing the fuck out of you, man. Like, don't ever do this shit no more. Like, don't do that shit. Don't be playing with me like that. Like, I motherfucking love your ass. Like, give me this motherfucking pussy, bitch. So then we see Kalina. She meets up with Deb, aka Ghetto Van Zant. And she tells Deb about her and Tony and their problems, and how he's not really invested in her career, and how he doesn't want to manage her anymore. And so she asks Deb to be her manager, and Deb is like, shit, I'm all prepared to take all of your money. But what I'm gonna need you to do is to get out of that contract before I can rob you blind. So please don't put your hitman out on me, Deb. I'm so sorry. It's just a joke. So, and I really feel like the storyline between Kalina and Tony is 100% real. This is some real ass shit, because that bitch cried way too fast, and them tears come down way too quick and way too thick for this shit to be fucking fake. And I actually feel for her, but I feel like they're going through some typical marriage shit. They're gonna be alright. I don't think that Deb is managing her career, unless she said that tonight on this Love and Hip Hop after party. I think her and Tony have worked the shit out probably by now, and that she was going through some shit after having that baby. So we see Penny Candy and Karlie at the spa, and I quickly noticed that if Penny Candy dipped her wig into that damn pool, the whole pool would have probably turned red because of that cheap ass synthetic ass wig of hers. I swear she only got one wig, or maybe two, because I've only seen her wear like 2 different ones. So she's telling Karlie that she's mad because Mimi hasn't really been doing what she needs to do as far as her career, and that Mimi still hasn't introduced her to Stevie J so they can get to working on her music. So Karlie big mouth ass tells her, well, you know, I talked to Joseline, and Joseline was like, she don't really know you, she don't really fuck with you like that, y'all was just locker buddies, y'all relationship ain't as deep as it fucking really goes, like y'all ain't that motherfucking cool. And so Penny Candy get all in her feelings. She was like, oh, okay, well, I got some tea for you. Me and Joseline used to fuck around. That bitch used to pay for my pussy. That's my trick. I done ate her box, and she done ate my box while Stevie J sat to the side and watched. Shit, that was my trick. That's my bitch. And so I was sitting here like, okay, I 100% believe her about her and Joseline fucking and Stevie J watching or joining in. I totally 100% believe that. And then I was like, do I believe that Joseline paid for the pussy? And I was like, yeah, because I mean, that's what you do. You throw a bitch a stack or two, you know, I mean, you know, a bill or two, because, you know, she let you hit. That's what hoes do. A nigga fuck, he'll trick your ass off $50, $100 for the pussy. I mean, so yeah, I can see Joseline give her $100 here, $100 there to fuck. Because, I mean, look at Penny Candy. She's a hoe. Like, you can tell that's what she do. She sell her pussy for a motherfucking wig. So, yeah, I can believe the shit. Now, do I believe that that's my trick, that's my bitch, she do what I say? You know, no, bitch, no. Y'all had an oral transaction. Y'all had a sexual transaction. You are a hoe. You make motherfuckers pay for your pussy. So Joseline and Stevie paid for your pussy. They fucked you and they went about their motherfucking merry way. Now, the crazy part is, I think that Penny Candy on some like low-key stalker shit. I think that she seen how Joseline has navigated her career from being a stripper in Miami to now being a reality television star, and she wants Joseline's life. Because why do you keep on asking, where Joseline, where Joseline, that's my friend, this and that, I want to work with Stevie so bad? She wants Joseline life. Shit, she low-key probably wants Stevie. She probably want to get Stevie to be her motherfucking man. She wants what Joseline has, because her career did not take off like she wanted to, and how she thought it was when she got signed with Flo Rida. So that's my whole take on this thing. She's on Joseline's titty, she's on Joseline pussy, and she won't fucking let go. Then we see Rashida meeting up with Cabbage Patch to look for a real estate property for her I'm Bossy store or whatever. And so she meets up with Cabbage Patch, and she tells Cabbage Patch that Jock been missing her and that he really has fucked up, and he knows he's fucked up and he wants to come home. The same shit Jock asked her to tell her. And see, this is why I don't like Rashida, and why I would never like Rashida, and why I don't fuck with Rashida. Because Rashida is the type of bitch where you will be cool with her and your nigga and her nigga friends, and she'll be going out on motherfucking dates and shit with your nigga and his side bitch, and then smile up in your face and pretend like ain't shit happening and like it's all good. And then you go to her like, you know what, I think my man might be cheating on me. And Rashida be the same bitch and be like, girl, no, I think it's all in your head. Like, girl, he love you. That's the type of bitch Rashida is. Because she didn't even have to put that information in that girl ear. She could have just said, you know, he been at my house and he's getting on my motherfucking nerves. You know, can y'all work this shit out, because I'm tired of this nigga. She didn't have to get all in this girl ear and make her think that this nigga really feeling sorry and all this shit. So we saw the whole meeting with Margot, Mimi, and Ariane, and I was confused by the whole thing because I just didn't understand why Margot was so mad. I loved the read that she gave to Mimi though. She told Mimi that she thinks basic, she's a loser, she stay focused on cock. Don't nobody want you. You can't keep a motherfucking man. Everybody leaves you. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, she read her for fucking filth in a Valley Girl way. But I was very confused as to why is Margot mad again? Like, you and Nico have both admitted that y'all been separated for years. You lived in one state, he lived in a whole other state. So you were seeing other people, he was seeing other people. So just because y'all are legally married still don't mean shit, because y'all been like basically legally divorced almost for the last couple of years. Y'all been living a divorced lifestyle just without the paperwork. And you don't even want this nigga. You told him that on last week's episode you don't want him. So why are you so upset? Is it because the sex tape was on a public platform? Is that why? I just don't get it. Then we saw Jock and Cabbage Patch meet up at the Waffle House or some shit. And he, in his commentary, says, I'm sick of this couch to couch shit. I'm a grown ass man. Well, why is it? Like, what are you talking about, sir? Listen to what you just said. I'm sick of this couch to couch shit. I'm a grown ass man. A grown ass man to have his own motherfucking shit and wouldn't have to be going from motherfucking couch to couch, my nigga. You living in her shit. That's why you ain't got shit now, because you going from bitch to bitch to bitch, laying up on them because you's a moocher and all you got is dick and toe sucking to offer a bitch. Like, get your life in order. So Joseline and Karlie Redd meet up, and Karlie Redd tells Joseline what Penny Candy said about her, that Joseline was her trick and Joseline was her bitch and her sex slave. And what I love about Joseline, this is why I ride so hard for Joseline, why I will continue to always go up for Joseline, is because Joseline admitted to the shit. She was like, yeah, I sucked her pussy. She sucked my pussy and ate my ass too. And yeah, we paid for it, because that's what you do. When you paying for pussy, you pay for it. This is what this bitch do. She fuck ball players for money. Shit, she fuck everybody for money. She's a hoe. That's what hoes do. But as far as her saying, like, she own me, like I'm just her sex slave and I'm on her like that, bitch, bye. Which I 100% thought and agreed with, because Joseline been thirsting after seeing this bitch. She like, bitch, I'll get at you if I want them no motherfucking oral transaction. Other than that, we ain't got shit to rap about. And last but not least, at the end of the episode, Joseline's in the booth and she ripping shit. She in there spitting bars for days. And so Penny Candy walks in. Her outfit was cute, but when she turned around and I saw that cellulite on the back of her thigh, I was like, bitch, you tried it wearing that shit. And so she like, where Joseline? She coming up with an attitude like she gonna do something. I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? And so Stevie like, oh, hey, like, damn, I ain't seen you in a minute. The last time I saw you was when we all got down, but what's up? She was like, you know, I'm here to see Joseline. So Joseline in the booth, and she like, who is that? And she was like, all I can see is a pink wig. And she was like, and then Penny Candy was like, you know who it is, bitch, and walked out the room. And so Stevie J leaves, and then we see Joseline go into the part of the studio, and she says to Penny Candy walks in and she says, what's up? And she have all that bass in her voice that she had when Joseline was in it in the booth. And Joseline was like, I heard you been looking for me. Like, Joseline got no motherfucking fear in her heart. Like, bitch, yeah, I've been hearing all the shit you been talking. What's up? I'm ready. Girl. And so for what we see next week, Joseline gonna make it rain on that bitch. And I can't wait. Treat that bitch like the scum she is, Joseline. Treat her like the hoe she is. Treat her like the stalker bitch that she is. School that hoe, Joseline. That's why I love you. So I give tonight's episode a D. It was alright. I didn't have nothing to really make no jokes out of. It didn't really give me life like last week's episode did and the week before. So that's my review. My Power Season 2 Episode 4 review is up now. Please go and watch it. It's fucking hilarious. Like, I got off on that video. So watch that now. I love you all. Have a great night. Bye.